Have you ever been studying the Bible in the morning for your devotions, and then there's a scripture that just jumps out to you and you're thinking, oh, I have to preach this, but then you don't have a place to write. So you grab a piece of paper and you start writing down your sermon outline, and then maybe it's a week later or sometime when you want to find that piece of paper, you forget where that sermon outline or those notes were. We have a solution to the problem right here. All my time of studying theology and going through school, I've been praying about having a place where I could store all my sermons and I could reference back to them in the future. Something simple that I could place in my bookshelf and refer back to. That's why we have the sermon book. It's a book of sermon outlines, like a regular notebook, but it's filled with sermon outlines, blank sheets that you could save sermon notes and your sermon outlines in. And it's so simple because what it does is start with your date, sermon title. You can put your preaching text here, and then it goes through a simple format. Introduction, where you introduce the sermon. Problem, where you state the cultural situation. Solution, where you state the solution in Jesus. Main point, catchy phrase, rememberable phrase that will stay in the hearts and the minds of the listeners. Application, building the bridge. How do we apply it to our lives? Conclusion, concluding the sermon. And call for transformation, the appeal. These sides are simple notes, or if you want to put scripture references for each one. And on the back, you have notes. So by the grace of God, I've already been using this. Using it for sermons right here. Something that I've been working on the book of Ephesians. And this one is for my just regular morning devotionals, where I've been using this in the morning right here. So I want to introduce this to all my pastors. This is the perfect gift for your lay preachers. This is the perfect gift for your elders. And this is a must-have for your library, that you are going to utilize this sermon book, and then you can have one for each year. So this one has 52 different sermons. But what you might want to do is you might want to get one for every single sermon series that you're doing. So you can put on this one the book of Ephesians. And this one could be morning devotionals, where you just put morning devotions here. But it's up to you. You can write whatever theme or series you're preaching right here. And in the bottom, you can put the date, your name. And then the goal is to just have them all organized. And when you reference back to them and you want to preach, you can just look through a sermon that you preached in the past. You can even write down what day you preached it and refer back to it for future reference. And it's a great way to keep all your sermons organized in one place with a simple, easy, focused format that helps you do effective biblical sermons. God bless you all. We're going to be having these available on Amazon, and you can access them simple and easy for your church at a great simple price. This one is going to be going for, with the 52 sermons, it's going to be going for as little as $15. So again, perfect gift. Get it for you, your sermon library, your sermon resources, and perfect gifts for fellow pastors, leaders, and preachers. God bless you all.